Thank you for stopping by Poop Dollar Podcast. In this episode, we have hilarious stand-up comedian Rick Izquieta. We talk about his new album out on Spotify and doing podcasts years back. We talk about the LA comedy scene and a whole lot more. Rick's a blast to talk to. We're drinking some IPAs, having a good time, catching up on old times. I know you're going to enjoy it. So like and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Listen to us on Spotify or iTunes. And we'll talk to you in the next episode. Take care. Loving it, doing it, hell yeah. Rick Izquieta in the building. Give it up.
I love you.
They're big fans of yours over here,
Yes.
Rick. They're big fans.
Thank you.
So you were telling me that you were in Mexico when this whole thing happened.
Pandemic.
Yeah, you were doing comedy shows there?
6 shows in Mexico.
Yeah.
In Baja, California.
Oh, okay.
And La Paz.
La Paz.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It was March. It was actually when they shut down here.
Yeah.
They decided to shut down. I was there.
Oh.
So I was like, am I going to be able to get back? We were worried.
Mm.
And then we were there and nobody was really wearing masks or anything.
Uh-huh.
And then our last show, they had to take, fever, check everybody's temperature and all that.
Oh, wow.
And so that's when we were like, this is real. And then came back to the States, went to the store, and the toilet paper was gone. And I didn't believe it. I had to go to the store and see it.
Right. Not to mention the shelves and shit, right?
Yeah.
Were like some shelves empty, like wiped out pasta and shit?
Totally. It was, you go to a certain fridge and you normally see that yogurt, the milk,
everything.
And then you just saw like one chocolate milk like sitting there.
Yeah.
All empty.
Yeah.
And then you can see the reflection.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing the reflection. I had all these bags.
Yeah.
And I was like, that looks like single me. Right? and I have my lady right now, 8 years with her.
Yeah.
I was looking, I was like, what if she wasn't in the picture and all this shit was going down? How would I eat? How would I take care of myself? That's where I'm at right now. She cooks great.
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Oh, it's
and
like,
so that reflection was like single me.
Oh, okay.
I went home, gave her a big hug.
Oh, okay. See, because for me, it would be the other way around. Like I know how I take care of me. I could take care of me. But you're a father of two, right?
Yeah.
You're a father of two, and then you have your girl. You're practically married to her.
Yeah.
And so you have mouths to feed besides your own mouth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And did that? I mean, I don't even know, bro. Like I imagine like me being extra worried
All the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah.
But the problem is you don't eat. You forget about you. You know how you say you take care of you?
Yeah.
Then you forget about you. And all of a sudden everybody's eating and you haven't yet. You haven't made whatever for you. Because I'm not a good cook too. I'm not like, I'm going to make this
That's
whole
why you're
feast.
so skinny?
Yeah. I wish. I mean, this whole feast for like 8 people. Oh, like 5 people for. I can't. It's like, you want a sandwich? Okay, I got to make one. And then, or you want egg? Okay, I'll make one. Then so I'm just learning, just having, my oldest is 7 years old, having kids, I'm learning to cook in bigger portions. I just wasn't like that. Like you probably just cook one portion for you.
Right.
So
so you're used to cooking in big portions?
No, I'm not.
Oh, you're not.
I'm actually, because I was single for a long time, and so now I'm older. I have kids.
Yeah.
Much older than you. Probably 2 years. And,
I'm 45.
I'm 51. Look at that, 6. Okay,
Jesus,
6
Rick, you look amazing, bro.
Oh, thank you. It's the water.
Dude.
It's the beer.
Yeah.
It's
You
the
look
Voodoo
18,
Ranger.
bro. Yeah. Jeez, God bless you, Rick, man. You're doing great, man.
So you forget about feeding yourself. You forget about taking care of yourself. You're like, oh man, like your teeth, and because everything's them.
Yeah.
And then you just want to take a break.
Yeah.
And then you hear, Daddy. And you're like, fuck.
Like, why didn't I pull out?
That's, universal, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Jesus.
They're wonderful, though. They're good. I love you kids.
So 7, how old's the other one?
The other one's 4.
4.
So 7's a girl, Mia, and 4, my son, Desmond.
Oh, okay.
Desmond Roy.
Oh, awesome.
A little punk.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Are you teaching him some football,
all
coach?
all the time. I actually told her he should play football. She said no. His mom's like, no, he's not going to play football.
Yeah.
And then he's tearing this up and tearing that up and bumping into her and punching her and punching me. And then, why are you so rough? And I said, you still don't want him to play football?
Yeah.
I said, you got to put him out there, or else all that's going to burst, somewhere else, all that energy. So we got to put it on the field.
Yeah.
Just throw it out there
Totally.
until he gets hurt or he gets tired.
That's what happened with me, bro. I had so much energy, man.
Yes.
Way before, diagnosis of, ADHD. You know what I mean? I know I had it, but they didn't know what that was.
Same here. Yeah.
Oh, you too?
Yes.
Oh,
yes,
okay.
Absolutely.
Because you seem like a really calm and collective guy, but you were like
I became that.
Okay.
I eventually became that, but I used to complain a lot, when I was a teen. A lot of my friends around me said that I did, and then.
Why, is that a characteristic of ADHD?
Well, when you said, being calm, I was a little bit hyper. The ADHD I was getting at was more not being able to focus.
Okay.
And so I'd be in a classroom and I'd see something happen over here, something over there. And I'm just, my brain, that's how it works.
Yeah.
And so when I realized that marijuana actually makes you focus.
Really?
Yes, that's what it did for me.
Huh.
And so that's why I started using that. And
At
now
what
I'm not
age?
all over the place. At about 16, say, and then but off and on. And then in my 20s, I went to school in Mexico.
Okay.
At 19, 20, 21. I didn't smoke anything down there, but I learned a lot. On how education is. Then I came back here and I started smoking again. And I was getting straight A's and B's.
Really?
And a lot of classes.
Get out of here.
And I figured out how to learn down there. And then I figured out how to control myself here. And then when I put those two together, I was just a sponge. And I was sponging a lot of stuff.
How'd you learn how to learn?
In Mexico. Because here I didn't learn how to learn. I was like this here. I
Did
just
they
couldn't pay attention.
Teach a different way in Mexico?
They say, look, you're going to take 6 classes, whether you like it or not.
Uh-huh.
And you get a 7. You get a 6.9, you don't pass the class. You got to get a 7 to pass the class. And 1 out of 10.
Okay.
And that's it. And it's just all figure it out. And then I was lost. My first semester, I failed 5 out of 6 classes. And it sucked. And I came back home. My dad said, hey, you want to go back? My dad had money at that time. He was living in Los Feliz. You want to go back? I said, yeah, I want to go back because I found out they had football, American football, the university. And so I said, yeah, I'd love to go back because I got other things. I didn't tell him football, but I can do it. And I did. I stayed there and I got better and I just worked at it. And I had something to work towards, and that was football. And I was making the team, and I was starting, and I was scoring touchdowns, and it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah. Which is good for people with ADHD. You
Yeah.
need that release.
Yeah. You're absolutely right. Yeah. That's what I was feeling at that time.
Yeah.
With that release. And then when I came back here, I still played football and flag football for like 12 years at a park.
Yeah.
So releasing, basketball, softball, whatever. Always been that weekend warrior.
Yeah. Same here. Because we got all this built up energy, bro. And they say that, that when our hearts are beating like that, we focus. You know what I mean? And that's when then our adrenaline is going.
Yeah.
Kind of like how when we're doing stand up.
Yes.
Yes. We kind of get that tunnel vision where we're kind of focused.
Yeah.
Like we got it.
Yeah. There's like there's no panic.
Right.
Like you're in a situation where you feel you should panic because that adrenaline.
Yeah.
But for some reason, and some people, you see them panic. They're like, oh, I'm so nervous. But I never get that feeling. I get that feeling of I love this feeling. And then when I go up on stage, it's like, let's have fun. And just, it's so sad that we haven't been on stage in a long time.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be honest about it.
Oh, it's really sad, man. I mean, us stand-ups, man, we're used to being around people constantly. And we're constantly, going up 6 or 7 times a week, bro.
Yeah.
And then now to nothing? That's crazy. Like,
yes, it is. It's it says a lot about the art, the job, the activity that we do. How it helps. How it's a yin and yang for certain personalities.
Yeah, sure.
I would get people always asking me, "Really, you're going to drive there for that amount of money?
Yeah,
really, you is that what you want? You got how many kids? 2?
Yeah, right.
And you really?
Yeah.
Really? And
see that's bro. That I can't deal with that. Like, is that normally like that? That sounds like a girl talking. Like one of your girlfriends, because that's why oh man, that's my worst fear, bro. That's why when I date anybody, I make sure they know that going in, because I can't hear that like 2 months later, bro. That would drive me nuts. You know what I mean? I'd be like,
hell no.
Absolutely, it did, and you look at that. But there's good gigs too. Come on, I did a gig I was talking to my lady about this at Toyota.
Ooh,
at Toyota.
That sounds good.
Oh yeah, and during like the shifts breaks, where one crew was on a break.
Yeah,
and then they sat them down there, and there were all these cars behind them. And then another crew came in and break. Anyways, man, I got over $700 for that, like 700 something bucks for just 20 minutes. Like, you know what I mean? And so
making more than a lawyer, bro.
and this was like year 3 or 4. I'm 11 years in this, and so this was year 3 or 4, and I was like, oh, I need more of these. That's the name of the game. More of these. And so going after corporate, going after whatever, and it's a dog-eat-dog game, but it was fun. It's just always fun being around you guys at the what's that place called in North Hollywood?
The Scene.
The Scene, where your life is in danger. Your life is in danger.
What the fuck?
That's what you would hear. That sounds like The Scene.
Yeah.
That sounds like when
right.
you're at the scene. You like tell a joke and some guy goes, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, right.
And you're like, "Thank you."
Yeah, thank you very much.
I love you too.
Yeah, you're a hustler. You're a grinder, man. Fucking, dude. Fucking grandpa died, dude. The old guy.
Oh, at the bar?
At the Scene. Yeah, you remember him.
Yeah. He did.
He looked like Blue from Old School.
Yes.
I love you, Blue.
Blue.
You're my boy.
I think you guys film shit like that with him, right? Or like every now and then outside. Didn't you do that? Like,
maybe just an Instagram story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, but yeah, because he was like one of us, bro. He's always hanging out, fucking having a fucking Marlboro out of his side of his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know probably more people in comedy that died.
Yeah.
Than any other thing I've worked on.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It was so crazy. I remember there was this one guy. His name was, I think, Justin. Not sure, but downtown LA. You remember Downtown Comedy Club with Garrett Morris, right?
Yeah.
So this guy
Garrett Morris from SNL.
You used to go there.
That's a great place.
We went there a lot. Garrett was cool with us.
So nice, dude.
Very nice guy.
He didn't die, did he?
No. Dude,
Okay.
Garrett's still.
Right.
He's got
he's
9
like 200
lives,
years,
dude.
bro.
Yeah.
He's like, seriously, he's old as fuck.
Oh, he knows.
Yeah.
You got to have Garrett. That's who you have to have.
Are you kidding me? Yeah, that would be awesome.
No, this guy was named, Justin, something like that. Anyways, he was a stunt man.
Yeah.
Okay? And he was tall. He looked like Lee Majors.
Oh, okay.
And he would go up and bomb all the time, just bombing.
Yeah.
And then he'd go look at me and like this. And I'd be like, hey. you're getting better.
Yeah,
you're getting better. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Right? And then
don't kill yourself. Come on, guy.
And then he looked at me, and then I remember one time I said, hey man, why don't you do a joke where you look like the $6 million man getting inside a little like cockpit airplane. You're a pilot. He was a pilot.
Oh, okay.
And why don't you do a joke like that? And then he ended up doing it, and it went great.
Mm-hmm.
He was happy. He was like, man, I did that joke. Good. And he was like finding himself. And he was about I'd say 50s, but big guy, and he really looked healthy.
Yeah.
And he was a stuntman too.
Oh, wow.
And he rode motorcycles.
Yeah.
Really, really good, professional.
Yeah.
Anyways, he died accident on a motorcycle.
Oh, wow.
And it
Working?
wasn't not crashing into anybody. No, late at night, hit a pothole,
Yeah.
the front tire,
Yeah.
and he flew off.
Oh, okay.
And I think he hit a pole. I'm not
Okay.
too sure.
Yeah.
And it was right there in Los Feliz area, right at the
Okay.
entrance to the 5.
Yeah.
So like that was just one guy, and these were guys that were trying comedy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they were falling like flies, one left,
Yeah.
right, Brody.
Yeah.
And it was like interestingly weird.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
I can't say that about any other job I had, or I knew so
Yeah.
many people died in football. No.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, that's true, man. It's true. Yeah, man. Brody was a tough one, dude. Like, I never saw somebody, get so much love from other comedians than I did from him.
Yeah.
I even when Robin Williams died, I didn't even see it like as hard as it was for, like in Robin Williams, that was a big deal too.
Well, Brody was the kind of guy that came in a room and kind of broke the ice, especially with a lot of new comedians.
Yeah.
Who would be in a green room.
Yeah.
Waiting to go up, and they're all quiet, looking at their phone
Yeah.
or whatnot. And Brody would just come in and
Yeah.
just change the vibe.
Yeah, totally, dude.
And so I never really hung out with him a whole lot like everybody else that did.
Yeah.
But I can feel that.
Sure.
You see, when they were telling me that from the once or
Yeah.
twice that I saw him, met him, I could feel what they were feeling.
Yeah. Isn't that
Good
something?
guy. Good guy, man.
Yeah.
Good guy.
Yeah.
It-
You're a
weird how-
professional baseball player. Dude.
Yeah. How many years?
I don't know. I think like maybe 6 years or something.
6 years.
I'm
huh?
not sure because I think he also played in the minors too.
Yeah,
You know.
He loved baseball.
Oh, he
I remember
loved it,
seeing a lot of
yeah.
videos.
Yeah.
him.
And dude, they loved him, dude.
They did.
They loved him. I know, like the Chicago Cubs made a statement about his passing.
How old was he?
I don't know. I'm guessing. I don't know. I'm guessing 48.
Hmm?
I'm just guessing.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, we brought the room down.
Yeah,
Nice
yeah.
and we had so many people tune out. Now.
They're like, oh.
We'll talk about more death.
Yeah. No,
Death is part of life.
yeah, death is part of life, dude. And if anything, that's a reminder to live life. How about that?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely. And what are we going through now? A lot of death.
Yeah.
COVID.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
part of life.
Yeah.
It's part of the daily life. How many died today? I don't know. Let me check my deathometer.
That's one thing, right? They gotta just do away with that deathometer, bro.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. I would agree with that. Yeah, it's no need for that. Sure, have it on your website.
Yeah, have it on the website.
Have it
Yeah,
so-
exactly.
But don't have it on the little box on the
No.
TV. Don't shove it in my face every time.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, dude, it's on the 11 o'clock news, 12 o'clock news, 1 o'clock news,
CNN 24/7,
Yeah.
MSNBC, and I respect the mainstream media. I know what they're doing. I don't believe in all this conspiracy hype, but that's the thing is like they're not lying. They're just exaggerating.
Yeah.
And they're feeding you with so much little graphics.
Yeah.
And so much, created stories. There's no lie.
Right.
It's actually
Right.
there, but they just kind of put into it. And so what do I have? I have the choice to go and turn off the TV.
Yeah.
And then go somewhere else.
Yeah.
And so, but I'm not going to call them they're liars because if they do, they're in trouble.
Right.
We can take them down.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
journalist law.
Sure.
And then, but some people, oh, you don't know, Rick. You don't know because I worked at CNN and I'm in a basement right now.
Yeah,
And it's just crazy.
Yeah.
It's just crazy. People have lost it.
They have.
People have lost.
But here's the thing, though, Rick. That is what I don't understand. Is like, okay, so if the death count was, let's say, 32,000 yesterday, right, and today it's 34,000, are you going to do anything differently than when it was 32,000 to 34? No, it doesn't matter, right? What are you going to do? You're going to wash your hands. You're going to put on a mask.
Sure.
If it's 100,000, I'm going to wash my hands. I'm going to put on a mask.
Yeah. You're gonna. Yeah. It's all. If anything, this has taught people to be better. Hygienes, have better hygienes.
Yeah.
Clean
Some
yourself.
people. Other people, they're just coughing everywhere.
Other
Like that old guy you were talking about.
yeah. I was working at that hospital gig.
Yeah.
And this old man in the front of ER was just, and I just said, I'm gonna walk all the way around the building, go out this other entrance. I said, that dude just contaminated that whole...
And you were outside.
And we were outside.
And still, he was just...
I can't... You know what? I've been weird like that, always walking on the sidewalk, okay? If I'm walking on the sidewalk, just like this, you and I.
Yeah.
You're walking towards me and I'm walking towards you. All right? And then obviously it's always I'm on the right side and you're on your right side.
Right.
Except if you're in England, right?
Right.
But a sidewalk like that.
Yeah.
And then you go, like right next to you.
Right.
Dude, I literally like have to limbo or I have to like stop or go another direction because I feel like that whole area
it's contaminated.
Done.
With your lunch.
Yes,
or whatever,
exactly. And so sometimes I'll stop.
All the dicks you suck.
Sometimes I'll stop and I'll like act like I watch, like I'm looking at my watch and maybe somebody's walking with me and they're like, "What are you doing? You don't have a watch." I go, I go, "I don't want to walk into that.
I don't want.
Let's cross the street." And
No, I'm with you on that.
So I've always been like that. So now that this happened, I'm worse.
Yeah.
And it's like always trying to keep to myself, but always at the same time trying to manage it. Yeah. And trying to let go. Yeah. And say, touch things, go ahead. Yeah. Don't worry about it. So it's a balance, I think.
Yeah.
Right?
It's a balance.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, one thing I did get is a lot of people call me with depression.
Really?
Yeah. A lot of people with depression calling me and, asking for advice. Yeah. I don't know why, but they're calling me. asking for advice, right? And I swear, every single one of them, I said, go watch the movie What About Bob?
That's a good one. That's a baby steps. Yeah,
I said, go watch the movie What About Bob? And then they're like, why? What is it? What about Bob?
Yeah.
Just go watch the movie.
Just go watch
it. And then look at Bob, okay?
Yeah, look at Bob.
And look at Bob.
Yeah.
You're Bob.
That's great advice, man. Yeah, that's great advice.
And I had one person.
No wonder they're calling you, Rick. Rick, what else should I watch?
Well, we don't know the results yet, so we'll see what happens. I could be like going down the wrong direction.
Yeah. What if they keep calling you? Then you'll be like, okay, go watch The Bachelor. Go give out roses, all right, buddy? Go watch 90 Day Fiance, okay?
Love it.
Stop calling me. Rick, you're too nice. That's why everyone calls you, because you're so nice. And, I remember doing stand-up and like, if you saw a bit that you liked or whatever, you'd always give me a tag, or you'd always, you could say this and you could say that, always helping out other comedians. And that's really cool.
Thank you, man. I always thought some people thought I was a dick for doing that.
No. I love that shit.
Yeah, because really that's how my brain works. That's how, that's the ADHD positive part.
Yeah.
Where here I am sitting watching a stand-up comedian do this stuff. Yeah. And then I think, what if they add a bear in that? Or what if they did? And then I'm like giggling to myself and then listening. And then sometimes I approach, and then one time I had somebody go, "Oh, getting ideas from Rick Izquieta. Oh, so I should just be like really excited. Oh, and I was like,
that sounds like the biggest gay dude I've ever. What's his name? No.
So I was like, okay, I get it. I don't need to tell you.
Yeah.
I don't need to play coach with you. Okay, I get it.
Yeah. Why? Because he was a big comedian, or because you got it? That's still not cool.
Yeah, no, it was a girl. It was
Oh, okay.
It was a girl.
It sounded like a girl.
Yeah, it was it was a girl, and I just like at that time, look, when I started comedy, I already kind of was established in the business world, so to say, on how to behave.
Yeah.
In the entrepreneur world, so to say,
Yeah.
And one of the things I had at the beginning was if they give you a weird, strange, bad attitude, or, coke fiend or crackhead or whatever, red flag, don't call them back. Don't give them your number. Keep them away. Keep your distance. I already had that put in me. So once that girl did that, I said, bye-bye.
Yeah.
And
you're dead to me.
Exactly. And it's like,
yeah.
And everybody who's kind of done something like that, and if they go and they succeed, I'm happy for them.
Yeah, yeah.
But the thing was, there was a situation that got really odd, really weird. And I have a career I'm trying to build here. So I don't want to run into any problems.
Right.
Had a guy want to fight after the shows. And it was like, hey.
Audience member or comedian?
Comedian.
Oh, okay.
We got in fights after shows. Then one time he came up to me and goes, "What, you want some?" And I'm like, dude, I'm the guy who's giving you opportunity on stage.
Yeah.
And you're going to come and... I said,
what do you mean? You booked him?
I not only booked him, took him on the road.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, but I know they're going through their problems.
Yeah.
I know they're going through their problems.
Right.
Get fixed, whatever.
Yeah.
Go, build your career somewhere else. I hope you do make it.
Right.
But that whole incident tells me I need to move on.
Yeah.
I can't stick around in this because it's going to happen again.
Yeah.
Now, not everybody I would do that with. There were some people that I had to continue working with. That was hard. It was difficult. But you get through it. You hammer through it.
Yeah.
And, because you hammer through it, sometimes you make some really awesome friendships too.
Yeah.
And see how long you can because business is like marriage. When you're doing business with people consistently every week or every, it's marriage.
Yeah.
There's going to be a what? God, hi,
Yeah.
every now and then. And so you have to be ready for that.
Mm-hmm.
I have a business with my brother, my younger brother. So every now and then we butt heads.
Oh, okay.
So I go through that a lot.
Yeah.
With him. But, you're brothers.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's 16 years younger than me.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to do that. I mean, the best friends some of the good people I've met, it started off as a confrontation, and then, we became friends. So, but not to say, people fight. That's my point.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
No,
people fight. It doesn't mean anything.
I got two best friends since high school.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point in our 20s, we had a fight.
Yeah.
Fist fight.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then today we take pictures,
closer.
love my brother.
Yeah.
And so, and my older brother, we had a fist fight. When we were younger.
Yeah.
I haven't had one with my little brother. I should. Maybe that's what's missing.
Yeah,
I should just punch him in the nose.
Yeah, he does. He needs a little punch, here and there. That's funny. No, the 16 years, that's a big age difference. Yeah. Me and my oldest brother were 8 years apart.
That's me and my older brother.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, okay. And that's a pretty big distance.
Yeah.
So 16, that's
hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's really
But
big.
I'm just not with the millennials.
Yeah.
I'm not techie enough.
Yeah. Did he come to the scene a couple times?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he did,
I think so. Yeah.
Did he try stand up?
Yes.
He did.
Yes.
Yeah,
he tried. You remember?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. No,
he
that's
lives
great.
near there.
Oh, he does?
And
okay.
I kept telling him, go to the scene.
Yeah.
Go to the scene. Go to the scene. He goes, I got a joke. Oh, that reminds me of my joke. I go, what are you saying, my joke? You're not even a comedian. I said, you haven't done it enough. very boisterous. Back in the days, 20 years ago, anybody here smoke marijuana? Shut up. I think he noticed we're high. Shut up. You smell. Not today. Woo! It's different today. You gotta admit, marijuana lost its magic. The hiding part was the fun part. Hiding it. Come on, people. That was the best. I like the paranoia high. Have Mission Impossible playing in my head. Dun, 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 dun. The cop's over there and I'm high as fuck. Dun, dun, dun. Just me? Yeah, man, you gotta admit, that's the fun part. I remember, you can buy marijuana at a store today. I remember buying it in a car. Remember, all financial transaction at lap level. Crumble the money up. Don't look at the weed. Get out of the car. All right, later. That's how we did it. Lost its magic. Come on, you remember we used to go to a family reunion and you would see that other relative that smoked and you had to keep it on a low key and you'd give him the signal. It's true, right?
Yeah. You know he's holding weed, right? Give him the nod.
Remember that shit? Then you had to make the announcement to the rest of the family. We're going for a walk. Doctor says I have to walk 20 minutes before I eat turkey. And then you go for your walk. Dun, 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 dun. You got the weed, I got the lighter. You got the pipe, I got the eye drops. You got the mints, I got the cologne. Let's do it. Dun, 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 dun.
Ricky Izquieta at the Ice House. That was a great performance
that?
right there. Hell yeah. One of the best stages anywhere.
Yeah.
You were crushing it, bro.
Yeah, those were good times, man.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, I
dude.
miss that. I miss that room.
That's a great room.
That's a great room. That's always like a room where you know you're gonna go in there and
you're gonna have fun.
you're
You're gonna have fun. The energy in there, bro, is undeniable, man.
Yeah,
it's like, and the acoustics, man. I mean, that is a laugh.
Yeah.
What do you call it? It's like a womb, for laughter, man. It makes you feel so good.
But it also gives you such a good feeling as a performer.
Yeah.
It gives you such a good feeling because it gives you the spotlight, first
Yeah.
of all. It gives you a really strong spotlight, but not strong enough to where you can't see the crowd.
Yep.
There's those spotlights where you can't see
Yep.
anyway. It's all dark in
Yep.
there. But this is like really strong, and you can see the crowd.
Yeah.
And you can see their reaction, and it just feels like they're right in front of you.
Yeah.
Right?
It does. And they are.
And they are. Because they're like right to the
Yeah.
side of you. But even the people in the way back.
Yeah.
Like in that back row part, not against the wall.
Right.
The people against the wall, I can't see you. Yeah, I'm not that. But
Yeah.
the people in the very back row, when I see them do this, like, oh.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, you get it.
Yeah,
And you get it.
you
You
get
get
it.
it. You get it. We all get it. Cuddle up.
Yeah,
Cuddle
yeah.
up. Snuggle up. Snuggle up.
Oh, it's the best, dude.
And that's what it feels like after the show, right? When you made me.
Yeah.
Oh, you're so funny. Oh, man, that
Yeah.
story you said about this. Oh,
Yeah.
that story you said about that.
Yeah.
Come here, snuggle up.
Right? Everything's going to be okay.
Everything's going to be okay.
Rick.
Watch What About Bob?
Yeah, I saw What About Bob. It's great. It's
Baby
great, man.
steps.
You're the best. I know, man. That's so good, dude. When was your last show?
I did one. I did one in, I want to say, June, July,
Uh-huh.
in San Diego at the, Maria Herman, Comedy Heights.
Yeah.
At a Bay Bridge Brewery.
Oh, okay, cool.
In what's that one city close to the border? Cool, Chula Vista.
Oh yeah.
Chula Vista.
Yeah.
They're awesome people.
Are
Bay
they?
Bridge Jewelry, I was going to say.
Oh, cool.
Brewery in Chula Vista. Yeah,
Nice.
Maria Herman does Comedy Heights. I did a show, and I did all pandemic jokes.
Yeah.
Because we were in the middle of one. And I did none of my old jokes. It was like 45 minutes. So
Yeah.
it was kind of a weird thing because there wasn't a lot of people.
Uh-huh.
And it was outside.
Yeah.
So, you know,
Yeah.
outside shows always
It's
suck.
the opposite of what we just described.
what we
Ice
did-
House.
Yeah, exactly.
The laughs dissipate.
They go up in the air,
right.
straight up to
Yeah.
it. And then people are eating hot dog, candy cane, and they're talking about something. And you're like, right. And
Yeah.
it's like, and they don't give a shit.
Yeah.
I had to do one show in San Diego. Okay, this is funny because it was a festival.
Yeah.
I speak Spanish.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was this big waterfront festival. It's called the Waterfront. So there was cool bands there. There was, but I was assigned to do stand up during the Latino music stuff. So
Okay.
so the Mexican, like one of those big banda ones.
Yeah.
And some guy named Frankie something. And I should know these people.
Yeah.
But, and I should probably reach out to them to give me more work, but it probably won't happen.
Yeah.
Because the first show went great.
Yeah.
But they wanted me to do 30 minutes.
Yeah.
45 minutes first show.
Yeah.
And then 30 minutes the second show.
Yeah.
And so 45 minutes first show after a band. So between bands.
Yeah.
Okay. And then a band goes and I come back after that band and do 30 minutes. And that's the one that stunk.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
and
whenever
that's
you have to come back.
and exactly. And that's the one I said, fuck you. Good night.
Did
And I did.
Oh, right.
Because I was like, you know
They
what?
weren't paying attention?
And there was a guy playing, like, there was a DJ getting his stuff ready.
Yeah.
Yeah. They weren't paying attention.
Yeah.
And it was outside. And the ocean was right there.
Right.
And there's a green park. The first show went good, not for everybody.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But for a few people that said they were cracking up at my jokes because they saw the people around me uncomfortable.
Yeah. Nice.
And they were just enjoying it. I said, well, at least I got somebody.
Yeah, like
because they told me go all the way. Don't worry.
Yeah,
you know, like there's no restriction.
Yeah.
You know, you're not rated. It's not rated G. Not rated to go all the way. So I went all the way.
Yeah.
You know, and I don't think the majority of the people there were ready for that.
Yeah.
And so, but I saw the ones that love comedy. They're like little pockets here and there.
Yeah,
cracking
yeah.
up. Oh, that's funny. You know, and then come back and, do it 30 minutes.
Yeah.
So I tried and I was like doing 5, 10 people just talking. And then I said, all right, fuck you. Good night. And I go, DJ.
Yeah.
And I started going, D. And then he kind of got it, put on a song.
Yeah.
And I said, I'm out of here. Man.
Yeah.
I got paid already. So I was
Nice.
like, and nobody was there to check on me. There's no manager, stage manager, nothing. It was just all thrown up.
Yeah.
You know, we run into a lot of shit like that.
Sure.
You know, where you just got to step in there and make it happen.
Make it happen.
Another show with Paul Rodriguez, Johnny Sanchez, Willie Barcena, Gilbert Esquivel. Those 4 guys, right? I was supposed.
Killers.
I was hosting in Vegas. Yeah. It was a big arena. Okay, big arena in Vegas. Seats.
You're bringing all those people up?
Yeah, seats 8,000. Seats 8,000 people, but only 2,000 showed up. Okay, so you thought the scene, just 5 people there was bad.
Yeah.
Imagine an arena 8,000 and only 2,000.
Oh, that makes it seem like nothing.
Scattered.
Was scattered? Oh, fuck. They didn't even sit together.
Like
each other.
They started to make them. Like somebody thought about it and said, oh, well, those people that bought tickets over there, why don't they just come down here? You know, and then while the show was going on. Anyways, I get there and they tell me I'm not going on. And then I was like, what the fuck am I doing here then? Why did I drive all the way to Vegas? What am I doing here? What do you mean I'm not going on? Oh, we don't have enough by the time. I don't know. And then I was pissed. So this goes back to our ADHD. Okay. You're pissed. What happens when you get pissed? Your adrenaline's going. You're already, you don't need adrenaline.
No.
Your adrenaline's going. So my adrenaline was pumping. I was like a train just like waiting to go, and it's being shut down.
Yeah.
You know, then the producer, my friend Chris, he goes, "What's wrong?" I said, "Yeah, what's up, dude?" Like, he was the one in charge.
Yeah.
I go, "Hey, I was told I was going to go up. What the hell?"
Yeah.
All right, I'll get you. Okay, you're going to
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Really? You're going to go up.
Yeah.
All right. So I go up to the stage, and then they just kind of give me a mic. Like, all right, like, don't introduce. They're not going to introduce me. They just give me the mic. They just give me the mic. There's 2,000 people out there.
Yeah.
In an empty 8,000 room.
Why don't you introduce yourself?
Oh, I did.
Oh,
yeah, I had to. You know,
nice.
so I said, "Hey, ladies and gentlemen," you know how you get behind the curtain?
Yeah.
"Hey, are you guys ready for a show?"
Yeah.
And then you don't hear anything.
Right.
And you, "No, are you ready to rock? Let me hear you."
Yeah.
You know, this guy all the way from Los Angeles, you're going to love it. Give it up for Rick Izquieta. And I just come out like, and everybody's like, "Hey," you know. And the first thing I had to point out was the empty room, you know, and I just said, "Okay, we're going to get the show started. Just waiting for the other 6,000 people," you know, and then that kind of broke it.
Yeah.
And then, "We need you guys to come down here." You know, I started doing that.
Yeah.
"You guys to come down here. And what about the people in the suite?" You paid all that money for this, you know. And so my start was on fire.
Yeah.
And then I had all these jokes that required a big stage.
Oh.
You know, like that football joke I would do,
Yeah.
the fast walking joke I would do. And so I would just use that stage. And so I was killing it, man.
It was a big stage, right?
Yeah, I was killing it. And it was supposed to be me. I bring up Johnny. I bring up Gilbert. I bring up Willie. And then Paul Rodriguez. That's what it was supposed to be.
Yeah.
And then it went great. My set went great. I was really happy about that. I remember this because of the adrenaline that I had going. That's the only reason it went good, because I was mad. I was pissed.
Yeah. You tend to do good when you're pissed.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Yeah,
I was really pissed.
It works for.
I was like, "Let me show you," right?
Right.
And so I go downstairs, and I was pumped, and everybody's like, "Yeah." And Johnny came up. He was, "Good job, bro." I go downstairs. Willie Barcena's not one to say you did good. And he pulls me up. He goes, "Hey, dude," because you fucking killed. Because everybody was listening to you down here in the speakers. And I was like, he's not one to compliment, dude.
Yeah.
So it was a good night.
Wow, that's cool.
All the way to then Paul Rodriguez goes, "I want to go next." And so Gilbert gets upset.
Yeah, of course.
And then Willie's just sitting there like this.
Right. Yeah,
Just drinking.
Right.
You know, because guess who had to close?
Right.
Willie.
The guy just told you. Great job.
Willie had to close,
Yeah.
but he did it, man. And he did a great job.
Yeah.
Everybody did a great job. Paul went a long time.
Did he?
Yeah, Paul went a long time, and we were lighting him from every angle in that
He wasn't
auditorium.
having it.
And he was, but that's Paul Rodriguez.
Yeah, right.
You know, you're not gonna.
I'll get off when I want
yeah,
to get off.
It was, but it was interesting for me at night. What I learned was, you know, and ever since I started comedy, I want to keep friends.
Yeah.
You're my friend, Eric.
Yeah.
We get along really great.
Yeah.
You know, one thing I noticed was Gilbert, you know, was upset about Paul. He had all the right to have that, you know, upset. But it was weird because to me it was like, wow, 30 years. You know, these guys have known themselves over 30 years. And it's like, still, it's like tough situation to be in.
Yeah.
And, you know, Paul's the guy.
Yeah.
Paul's
Did
the
people
guy.
leave after Paul? Like
No, because there was a music show after us.
Oh, all right.
That they were kind of coming for too,
okay.
and it was like that disco music. I forgot.
Freestyle?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like all this. I don't know.
Yeah. It
All
sounds
that-
like freestyle.
So there was all this music show after, and that was the problem. Is we had to move along for that, and we were kind of running late for that because that comedy show went probably like a good 3 hours.
No way.
2 to 3 hours.
You got
somewhere in
all
that.
headliners, bro.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
an
yeah,
all
yeah,
headliner
yeah.
show,
Yeah.
bro.
And your host came out and killed it.
Yeah,
That was the thing. That was
right.
crazy.
There you go.
That was the
You
crazy
set the
part.
pace.
And that's where everybody was like, and Johnny was there. Johnny vouches, you know, it was a fun night, and he came out and he killed it. And
Did he go up after Paul?
No, he went up after me because Johnny was after me. He was the first one. He's lucky.
I thought you said Paul went
After Johnny.
Oh, okay.
Because after my set,
you brought up Johnny.
I brought up Johnny because Johnny was already in set position.
Oh, and then Paul's like that.
Yeah,
I'm like, okay.
And then after me, and
Yeah.
even Johnny killed it.
Right.
You know, Paul just goes, hey, I want to go after Johnny. Like,
Yeah.
Immediately.
Right.
Because obviously, if I'm a headliner,
Yeah.
I mean, look, I've had this opportunity to do as well
Yeah.
when I'm in the lineup of like say 6 comedians.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and I want to go up in the middle.
Right.
You know, I've had
Yeah,
the
yeah.
opportunity to ask, but I would always try and challenge myself.
Yeah.
But Paul Rodriguez, 40 years, 30
Right.
years in the business.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
If he feels like he wants the golden ticket,
Yeah.
he can have the
Yeah,
golden
yeah.
ticket because he deserves the golden ticket. He earned it.
Yeah.
You know, it's the whole military thing.
Right.
You know,
Yeah. Exactly.
Captain.
Yeah.
You know, you just what do they say? There's an order.
Yeah. Sure. Yeah. What's it called?
What's it called?
Something hierarchy.
Yeah,
Hierarchy. Yeah.
hierarchy order. But
Yeah.
in the military, they say something else.
Oh yeah.
Ranking,
yeah.
ranking. And so you know, I respect that
Hierarchy.
hierarchy, ranking, right?
Yeah.
And
ranking.
and I respect that with Willie
Sure.
and Joey Medina and all these guys
Mm-hmm.
that have been doing it for years and accomplished so much. And you know, and then Willie would say I'm a kiss ass, but I believe what you say. I'm a nice guy. I'm just not an asshole.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's what I
yeah.
tell Willie.
Right.
Willie goes, "You're a kiss ass." No. I'm
Yeah,
just not an
yeah.
asshole
Right,
like
right.
you.
I know, yeah. Yeah. No, you're
And
definitely
and
not.
by the way, before anybody goes, hey, Willie, look, Rick's talking about you. He loves being called an asshole, okay? He knows he's an asshole. He loves it. Don't worry. Show him.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, if I don't tell the truth,
Yeah.
he would be mad at me.
Right. No, dude, some of the funniest people are assholes.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, Jeff used to say all the time, dude, I'm an asshole. You know, Garcia's like, I'm an asshole.
Yeah,
that's right. Yeah. And he's a really, 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 really funny asshole.
Yeah.
Those are the best types of assholes.
Did you hit the road with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. He took me under his wing, bro. That was and I was 3 years in.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
featuring, bro. So always doing 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You know, when I didn't.
And that is such a gift.
Yeah.
That's why I can't hate Willie because I look back because I give that opportunity now sometimes to comedians if I got a 20-minute spot.
Yeah.
You want it, you
Yeah.
know, and
It's huge, man. 20 minutes. That's the sweet spot, man. It's
Yes.
great.
It's a great
It's like when
gift.
shit starts going sideways, you're not crushing it. You're getting off soon.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if you did crush it, you know, and you worked with somebody that respected you for
Yeah.
it, and that was the one thing I really loved about Willie.
Yeah.
Was he would
You crushed it?
yeah, he would say you're keeping me on my toes.
Oh, good.
And I appreciate that.
That's
you know?
awesome.
And he'd say like other comedians they get lazy.
Uh-huh.
He goes, "Now you're making me work."
Nice.
Izquieta. You know, he
Nice.
said, "You're making me work." And I was like, "Okay,
awesome.
you know, I'm doing the right thing."
Yeah.
But at the
Yeah,
same
Jeff used to give me props too, dude.
Yeah.
And he's a killer, dude.
Oh,
you know
yeah,
what I mean? He would just destroy, bro. But I would try to make it hard for him to follow me. You know, just because that's my young ego,
Yeah.
you know, like trying to prove stuff to myself.
Yeah.
I have not proven myself. You know, he was well proven, you know what I mean? So I always tried to, and like most headliners would have fucking, you know, they would have thrown me off the tour right
Oh
away.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, because he knew exactly what I was doing, and he let me do it.
Yeah.
And I was trying to murder, bro, like with my 20 minutes.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. Which is a sweet spot.
Yeah,
like
it's
you
a
said.
sweet spot, bro. Like, you know, I'm not biting the bullet. The host is.
Yeah.
You know, and then he's bringing me up.
Yeah.
So if he
then
does good, it's good for me. If he does bad, it's good for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's so true.
Yeah. It is a sweet spot. So
I miss that.
Yeah.
I honestly do, man. This is the first time I really kind of expressed that because I've been on some podcasts, but it was always like a Zoom or whatnot. But this is real shit. Thank you for.
Oh, dude, that's why like I've invited some comics to come do it, and they're like, "Oh, do you Zoom it?" I'm like, "No, this is a connection here. You know, I'm gonna look you in the eye. You know, you're gonna look me in the eye, and we're gonna talk
have a
shop,
talk.
and
Yeah,
we're gonna, you know, like adults here. We're fucking adults. You know, no, I'm not a phone call. I wouldn't call you on a regular basis. Why would I call you and then have you on my show? You know, I'm a fan of podcasts. You know, and I don't watch podcasts with Zooms on it.
Yeah.
Did you ever go? Your guest is.
Did you ever go to the downtown radio station called?
It's off the 110.
Yeah, it was off the 110. It was on Olive. It was on Olive between 6th and 7th, I think. And it was called. What's the homeless area called?
Skid Row.
It was called Skid Row Radio Station.
Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Did I have you on my thing?
No.
There?
You bastard.
What an asshole.
Yeah. No.
You must have gotten a red flag or something.
Red flag. Yeah. No, but that was a cool studio.
Yeah, that was. I was doing a podcast show there. You know, right around the same time Rogan was starting his. I started mine in like 2012, 2011 inside my garage in Eagle Rock.
Oh, wow.
Okay. And my brother, Tom, who knew about all this stuff.
Yeah.
He came and he put shit together. And,
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
you know, and I just kind of had it like this, but it was in a garage.
Yeah.
And then he would be drinking. And then I remember I had Willis Turner.
Yeah.
I had James Frey.
Yeah.
I had Mel Austin, who does the clean comedy in the Inland Empire, and
Yeah.
Mike, what's his name?
Cano?
Mike
Yeah.
Cano. And so I remember I had these people. At one time I had a show and we did we were doing 3 hours. It was crazy. And we were trying to stream it like live. And people were communicating with me and saying, "Hey, we hear you. We hear you like fans." And I actually remember this one chick, I met her through this process because we were doing it live.
Wow.
And she goes, "You know what? I'll come by right now, drive by and introduce myself." And now she's like a friend on Facebook, and she's gone to some shows.
Yeah.
But she just kind of swung by, "Look at this," and we're having beer there.
That's awesome.
And it was just a really interesting thing. Then my brother just kept drinking and it just went nowhere. Okay? And so I needed to find this part.
You didn't even hit record.
There was a time where we were
Talking to ourselves. No one says we're not live.
There was a time we were talking for 2 hours. He goes, "Oh," and I go, "What?" "Oh, you're. They can hear you now."
They can hear you
After 2 fucking hours.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this fucking guy. But this is my other brother, his older brother.
Okay.
And then so I went to downtown. So we did downtown there with Jeremy, I think his name was.
How many years after?
I was doing that right immediately.
right.
Immediately
Okay.
I went there and I brought Rob DeRocha.
Okay.
And I brought Rob DeRocha.
Okay. But that was in Burbank, wasn't it?
No, it was in downtown.
Oh, okay.
And we called it the Iz Radio. I called it Iz Radio. IZ, like my last name, Izquieta,
cool.
Iz Radio. And then I brought Rob DeRocha. He said, "You want to just sit with me, help me out?" And then my brother, my younger brother, who's the 16 years younger than me,
Yeah.
you know, he was all, at that time, he was like, "I do this, I do that, I know this, I know that, I know that." And I'm like, "Hey, shut the fuck up. You don't know shit, okay? You haven't earned your stripes yet." So I gave him this job. I said, "I want you to be on the podcast, but I don't want you to talk." I said, "You can't talk. All you can do is communicate through this sound, you know." And then he would defy me. "Why can't I talk? Why can't I talk? You know, I should be able to talk because," and then he would make the dumbest comments, and then everybody would go, "Like, really?" Yeah. And then he goes, "Yeah, I should shut up."
Yeah,
and I go, "Yeah, you should just shut up and use the."
Yeah.
And I was trying to help him.
Yeah.
He gets mad at me because he thinks I'm picking on him, but I'm not. I was trying to help him communicate without this.
Yep.
You know, which allows you to think with this first before you open this.
Right.
He got caught with he didn't get caught physically with an artificial vagina, but they found one. He was staying at my brother's and they found one in his bag. Somebody, my sister-in-law went through his bag.
Okay.
And he got caught. I asked him, "Can I do this in my comedy show?" He said, "Yeah, I don't care." And he regrets that because I ended up fucking
Crushing?
crushing every time I told the story about him and it's on my album.
Oh, that's awesome. It's my closer.
and so he goes, he says on the radio show, you know what? You guys are just jealous because the mold was a porn star named Sasha something.
Okay.
I don't know who, Sasha something.
Yeah.
A famous porn star.
Sounds like a porn star.
Yeah. And then he goes, you guys are just jealous because I'm the only one in this room who's been the closest to Sasha, the porn star. And then we all looked at him like, you're really bragging about this shit?
Yeah.
Are you fucking crazy? And I would go, shut up. And just, work the computer.
Right.
The noises.
Right.
And then he started just doing the noises. And we started getting good. And then we would look at him and he was just like Fred and Howard Stern, just give us a wink.
Yeah.
So there you go. Now and look how that flow is working. We're all working together. Then we meet Nikki Bernal.
Uh-huh.
Love Nikki. Nikki's a wonderful, wonderful friend. But what I told Rob was, please don't fuck Nikki. I go, I want to keep this.
Oh, okay, that's where it happened.
I said, I want to keep this trio of a show going.
Yeah.
And not bring any relationship problems.
Right. Yeah.
Relationship problems followed after the boning.
Yeah.
And then they were together for years.
Yeah.
And I had a daughter.
Oh.
And I had to stop my podcast.
Oh, that sucks.
And
So wait, that was your podcast.
Yeah.
And then you brought Nikki in as a host?
It was ours.
Yeah.
I really kind of would spread the love.
Yeah.
And say, hey, man, we're not making anything out of this.
Right.
This is our baby.
Right,
so
right.
Let's work together. Let's,
Yeah, Nikki had me on. Yeah, I don't remember. I think there was with Dave Swan, maybe it was it?
Oh, that's another one. That's probably
okay.
when she did it somewhere else.
Oh, okay. All right.
But what I'm trying to get at is this was 2012.
Yeah, wow.
This was before
Early
podcast
years,
was
bro.
a trend.
Yeah.
And if I would have kept it going,
yeah.
and then every now and then I've tried to start one.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, who am I kidding? Who am I kidding? Just go on TikTok and talk to the phone.
I haven't even press record.
like these people on TikTok, get all this
it's
equipment
nuts.
and everything. It's like, but I have equipment too.
I know.
I have equipment. I have mics at home, and I look, and it's just, what am I kidding?
Oh my
I got
God.
laundry everywhere. I got kids bugging the hell out of me.
Hold on, dude. I got to take a piss.
Okay, go for it. Isn't that a good feeling?
What?
Like when you 11 dudes.
What? This is kind
The
of
train.
starting off wrong.
11 dudes in tight
All
pants.
greased up.
All greased up,
With
sweaty.
glitter.
All sweaty.
Yeah, slapping each other on the ass.
You all really tight in a circle.
Yeah, don't you like that?
And you all go ready, break.
And you're breathing heavy.
More pranks, okay? We're not in college anymore. We're grown-ups. So act like it. Just act like
I'm gonna ask you one of these questions from these pod decks, these interview.
I love
questions.
this. I love this
So,
idea, by the way.
Yeah, thanks. Random question. I don't know what I'm gonna pull out. Hopefully, I could read it right. Sometimes they're weird, worded weird, but all right. This one says,
Supercalifragilistic.
"Yeah, what's left on your bucket list?"
Oh, man. What's left on my skydiving?
Skydiving?
Yeah, I haven't
Nice.
done that. I haven't done that yet. One thing that I'm totally afraid to do, and I really don't want to do it,
Yeah.
but if the time comes and it's one of those, I could be talked into it and be really afraid is deep sea diving. Like I'm afraid to go into that neighborhood.
But you're not afraid to skydive?
No, I'm not afraid to skydive because there's nothing that's going to sneak up on me up there.
Okay.
No bird's going to go, with big teeth,
Yeah.
But in the ocean, it's just another neighborhood.
Yeah.
And that's one thing I always respect is the ocean being so deep. It's just another world.
Yeah.
And these guys that go down there like, and then,
Yeah.
a shark. How surprising. What the fuck?
Yeah.
What do you mean how surprising?
Yeah.
That's their hood, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
What are you doing? An eel. Oh, this and that. But I mean, it's like, I want to do it because it looks beautiful down there. It looks amazing.
It does. Yeah.
And
Especially high.
Like have like one of those snorkel
Yeah.
bongs.
Yeah, snorkel bongs.
Good. Nice and high.
Okay, here's another question.
Okay.
What was your first screen name? What was your first screen name?
Screen name or like fake actor name?
No, screen name.
Like
You know, like how like you sign up for MySpace or whatever. You're like Evil Knievel 35.
I think I was Sporto Drum.
Sporto Drum.
Because I love sports and play the drums. I remember.
Oh, okay.
And I remember that so clearly because a girl, I remember when you thought you were getting away with something and you're talking to another girl.
Yeah.
And then I remember my ex-girlfriend going, Sporto Drum, huh?
Yeah. That's so funny. She knew you.
Sporto Drum.
Okay. Here's another question. Yeah. If you had someone following you around all the time, what would you have them do?
I had somebody.
So what do you have your younger brother do?
I mean, come on. Let's be honest.
All right.
Ugly person, what are you going to do? Hot chick, what are you going to do?
Right.
So it depends. Who's following me around?
Yeah.
What is
That's
it?
something an ADD person would say. Your brain is everywhere. You're so excited about it.
I
You're
have
just
so
like,
many choices.
Yeah, so many choices. Yeah.
What would I do if somebody was following me around? I'd probably,
Show them your bunghole.
no, I'd probably kick them by accident because I think they're attacking me.
Yeah,
But this happened to me. This is funny. This happened to me like at the airport recently when I came back from Seattle. I was November or December. I had my bag and I was at the LAX, and where they pick you up, how there's that one lane. And then there's another curb, and then there's the main lane.
Uh-huh.
So I was on that curb
with
my bag, and all of a sudden, some dude hits my leg.
Wow.
Like some dude just kind of and it felt like I was being tackled. And then I just literally went, whoa, fucking ready to punch him, Like I got in position.
Yeah.
Total Cobra Kai.
Right.
And then he goes, no. I fell down. And it was like an African looking dude,
Yeah.
And then I just go, I was just like, because it's pandemic time. I had my mask, I had everything, and I was I don't know what's going on.
Right, sure.
And I got scared.
Well, okay.
I got scared, and then it just got into fighting position.
Yeah. I love it.
Usually I should be cool. I should be cool, relax.
No mercy. No mercy, Rick. You were right. Cobra Kai, baby.
Cobra Kai.
What's your characteristic? What characteristic are you most known for? I think we covered that.
Oh, sad.
Not being an asshole.
One thing I would
It's
get
the opposite of not being an asshole. A nice guy. That's,
exactly.
Yeah.
One thing I would tell comedians when they started out, what would you when a comedian would come to me and say, what would you give advice to a new comedian like me? I said, number one rule, I said, don't piss anybody off. That's it. Don't piss anybody off. You're going to think because you killed one night, you're some hot shit.
yeah.
You're some king.
Yeah.
And that goes away,
Yeah.
once you get off stage, immediately.
Yeah.
I mean, that one episode with Louis when he killed and he's standing at the bar and then somebody comes up to him and says, well, you should get laid after that show. And then some chick goes sees him and says, hey, why don't you come home with me? You haven't seen that one?
No.
Why don't you come home with me? And then he was like, really? And Louis, he was not a hot guy.
Right.
And never got that.
Yeah.
And then when somebody told him that, and then everybody left, and he thought, he's a loser. He thought he was going to get laid.
Uh-huh.
Everybody left, and then this girl shows up.
Oh, I see.
Says,
okay.
And says, why don't you come with me?
That's cool.
And then he was like, oh, wow, it's going to happen. And it feels like that. And then he goes, she takes him home.
Yeah. And
then there's an old man sitting there, in the living room. And then he's like, what the fuck is this? Is that your dad? No, that's my husband, and then, he's going to pay you to fuck me.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. And then it's just weird. And that's why I don't leave with anybody at shows. Because it's a weird world out there.
Is it weird? All right. How would you like to die?
Oh, quick. But, watching all this COVID shit,
Yeah.
I told I used to be afraid to fly. I used to be afraid to fly.
Really?
I'm not afraid anymore.
Okay.
I'm like, let's take the sucker down.
Right. Get it over with.
Get it over with right here.
Yeah,
I don't want to die out there,
right,
COVID. They're like, and Willie has a great joke. He has a great joke because he says the same things. I want to die like that. I want to, just die in seconds.
Yeah.
Some accident. He goes, because I don't want to die like that guy who is at the hospital. And they keep coming to visit. Hey, how you doing? And you keep hearing the machine.
Yeah.
And then they come like 9 months later. Hey, what's up? Are you getting better yet? Because I don't have any more days off.
Right.
But he does it better. But it's true though.
Yeah.
Like you don't want to die that longevity death. And right now that I have my mom with dementia, I see her going through her whole stuff, and I'm grateful that I have her. Other guys lose their mom, and they go, man, at least you have her. I said, yeah, I'm grateful my mom's there, and but seeing her the way she is and kind of asking the weirdest questions and lost on a daily basis, it's kind of sad.
Yeah.
But again, if it's any characteristic that I have, I'm usually the guy who always sees, the happiness in something. I try and find it because I always, people come. I told you about the depressed people coming to me. Yeah. I've been depressed too, man.
Right, sure. Happens to everybody.
And so now I just suggest, what about Bob?
Yeah.
And so
nice.
And so that's a quick.
Yeah.
Because the other times I didn't suggest, it would be like days of hearing their problems.
Right.
And it's like, I don't have this time, man.
I'm not even getting paid for this.
So it's like, go watch What About Bob?
Yeah, yeah.
Just take your baby steps as you come along.
Right.
And I love them. I love them dearly. Yeah. Everybody who's come to me, and I want to follow up with them as well. I promise. But what it comes down to
throw
is
him a text. How you doing? All right, I checked in with him.
But it's like it takes time.
Yeah.
And consuming. And I like to teach.
Yeah.
Hey, look. Nobody's gonna fix you.
No.
Nobody's gonna fix you.
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's say for you example.
Okay,
Let's say nobody's gonna fix. If you came to me and go, Rick, I'm so sad.
Yeah.
Look, nobody's gonna fix you. Your girl's not gonna come back. Your job's not gonna come back. You know who's gonna fix you?
Who?
You's gonna fix you.
Okay. Thanks, Rick.
You're the. I know. I'd be the worst therapist.
Yeah.
I mean, you're wasting my time. The clock is already past the time. No, but really, come on, people. We need to, after what's happened, last 4 years, last everything, after what's happened, we need to really fucking Hanse. You know what that is? Hanse.
No.
Hanse.
That's 69?
Hanse. You and me, Hanse.
Yeah.
Hanse means reflect in Japanese.
Oh, okay.
And so that's how the Japanese would teach their kids on how to deal with stuff. Hanse. And then they would go. And that's why they became so nerdy. That's why they're so good at math and engineering and everything. And I read this in the Toyota book. The Toyota way.
Call back.
Yeah, but you know what? I actually, Aiko?
Yeah.
Remember Aiko?
Yeah.
Yeah, every now and then I would tell Aiko, I go, Hanse. And then she goes, oh, how you know? How you know? The secret.
The secret. Why does she sound like Yoda?
How you know?
Secret, you know.
You secret. Secret.
Oh.
I love Aiko. I actually have had Aiko in like house parties where house shows.
Yeah.
Where it's like a living room.
Oh, yeah.
And stuff.
Nice.
And I remember she did one. We did a couple of them together. She's great.
Nice.
She's taking off too, man.
Yeah?
I mean, she's doing well.
Fuck yeah.
Right?
I think so, yeah. Fuck yeah. I mean, everyone's doing well on Instagram, so it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, that's true. Instagram is like la da 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 da. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
and they just sit there.
What the fuck?
Fuck it. This is this time click. This is this time click. 3, 2, 1. Da 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 da.
It's true, dude. It's true. Don't believe everything you see. Don't try to convince me of your lies. People are doing well. They're doing great, man. Did you see the last Facebook post? They're crushing it. I poked them and everything. No. All right, here's another question. I like that. This deck says, "What the heck?" That's the theme of it.
Oh, that's my son's favorite line.
Yeah?
Right now. What the heck?
Yeah. Do you have a signature move or quirk that people notice or comment on? That's your quirk?
A signature move.
He's breakdancing.
A signature move or
Popping
quirk.
and like, oh, okay, yeah, that's a good signature move.
A signature move or quirk? No, no, I don't.
Yeah.
No, I don't. I'm just like, if you were to ask my kids about me, they would say he's funny. Like because I when you're a dad and a comedian, it's like you're on.
Yeah,
you're on 24/7.
Yeah.
You know, and every now and then,
Even when you're a dad, I feel.
That's
where dad jokes came in.
but
you know where my cow's wearing bells.
But you know, one thing I noticed is it's making my kid like a little bit more wittier at her age.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. 100%.
You know, every now and then she's like sitting there and going, "Well, I guess it's like naked monkeys, huh?" and I'm like, "Whoa, where did you get that from?" And then she looks at me, like winks at me, like, "That's a funny one, huh, Dad?"
Yeah, that's awesome.
And so she knows I do stand up, and she's made a comment every night. It's because you're funny. Huh? It's because you're a comedian.
Yeah,
it's because you're.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
So I don't know how to break it to her. I haven't done it in a while.
Yeah.
That's why Dad's home all the time.
Say, sweetie, you could do this. You could do what Daddy has. You just have to have 15 friends, okay?
just let me see how the cryptocurrency is going to do this time, and then I'll pay for it the whole way.
Make sure you have your friends. Invite them to the show.
Yeah. What's the next question?
This one says, "Where's the weirdest place you had sex?"
Oh, that always comes up, and I always forget. But the weirdest. Oh wow! You know what? I can only say the location.
Okay.
I can't say more after that.
Okay.
Okay. It was a bathroom office.
Okay.
At a doctor's office.
Okay.
Bathroom's office at a doctor's office.
Okay. Yeah. God bless you.
Yeah. It was pretty cool, man.
Yeah. Oh,
on a Saturday.
Oh,
because nobody was there.
Oh yeah. On the chair.
Yeah, on the chair with the lid closed. Of course.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Good boy. Good. Right on. So you're telling me about your comedy album.
Yeah.
Tell me more.
So the pandemic hit, and we had no more shows. And so I have a plethora of recorded shows on my phone, on my computer. And so once the pandemic hit, I listened to a lot of them. And I was listening to them before, trying to find something. I was thinking of doing this beforehand, and the pandemic kind of forced me into it. You know, make an album, sell it, get it out there, sell it. I didn't sell a lot because it's, the whole approach that I did was kind of like when you ride a bike for the first time, a skateboard for the first time. You're going to come out with your knees scraped or your elbow, whatever, something, because you're just learning how to do the thing. Whatever you're just learning, don't expect to be perfect, great at it. Except the stock market, I'm kicking ass right now. But
nice.
but I every day, every now and then, I get reamed in the ass. But I have good guidance too, by
in a
Chris,
good way or a bad way. No, it hurts.
In a bad way, really. I hate losing money, man.
Yeah.
But love making it and just our friend.
I
I don't know
hate
if
losing money, but I love being reamed in the ass. Oh no.
That's my laugh. What is it doing in there? Chris Mata. You know Chris Mata?
Yeah.
He's really good at stocks. So
Name
he's
dropper.
He's my coach.
Okay.
Well, I suggest if you want to know about that, he's really good at it. So he's kind of like a coach. I see him.
What's he say?
He says, buy here.
Just do it.
Yeah, just do it. He does.
Does
He
he?
does. Yeah, just. I almost quit this morning, or was it yesterday? I don't know. I said, I don't want to do this no more. This is heart wrenching. This is because it just goes like this, and then goes like that, and then it goes like that, and it goes like that.
Yeah.
And you're just sitting there going, it's nuts. But I find it really interesting, and I really like numbers.
Yeah.
And so far I'm having fun.
Nice.
Doing it, and I started almost 3 months ago.
Yeah.
And I was always in real estate. That was good stuff, good money. But
We're talking about your comedy album.
oh yeah,
Focus.
sorry,
What's that Japanese word? Hansei?
Hansei.
Hansei, goddammit.
Well, dude, I didn't know the show was gonna come with Voodoo Ranger. If I knew it was gonna come with Voodoo Ranger,
Yeah.
where you can get your buzz on.
Yeah.
Good.
Get it on.
So the album, pandemic hit, and I had to come up with something to keep my foot in comedy.
Yeah.
So I went through a lot of audio, and found one. I would run into, you know how it is doing long shows.
Yeah.
You listen to it, and then all of a sudden you run into something that just doesn't sound right.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh man, it was sounding good up till that I did that stupidity.
Yeah.
And so that's not going to work.
Yeah.
That's not going to. And I found one that was kind of crisp all the way through. Actually, no,
nice.
it was crisp all the way.
Nice.
No, the only spot it wasn't crisp was the introduction.
Oh.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Rick Squatter.
Oh.
And so he didn't say my name right.
Yeah.
But
That's an easy fix.
but no, that's the beauty.
Oh, okay. Yeah. You can,
That's
the imperfection.
The beauty of it is that's what I've been going through in the last 11 years.
Oh.
And all these hosts can't say my name.
Makes sense, dude.
They
Makes
can't.
perfect
And they're all the white dudes.
bastards.
You're not white.
No.
I know you. You've always
Yeah.
said, "Hey, give it up for Rick." I'm gonna do your voice. Yeah. hey, just do it. Just do it. Give it up for Rick Izquieta. And that's how you would do it.
Are you serious?
And that's how you would do it. You go Izquieta. You would pronounce
Right.
every letter in the word.
Right. Right.
And that's the way you're supposed to do it.
Right.
Like Italians do
Right.
that. You know?
Hey, forget about
Yeah,
it.
they forget. But the white dudes were like, give it up for Rick.
Yeah. There's a Q in it. Oh God. And
There's three fouls in a
my
row.
God.
I'm dying over
There's
here.
a
Storm the Capitol.
That's good.
Fucking white people. Come on.
Jesus. So okay. So it was good all the way through. So you're like, I'm gonna put this out. Mm-hmm. The world needs to hear this.
So the world needs to meet Rick Izquieta. And so I got my younger brother, Adrian. I'm going to give him the credit, even though he wants to hide from the project. He doesn't want to be.
Because
he doesn't want the
he's
credit.
in your closer.
Yeah. he's the vagina guy.
Yeah.
He helped me. He did everything. He helped me. He put the audio together, put the album together, helped me take the picture.
Cool.
Everything. I said, we got to just get this done. I said, just help me get it done.
Yeah.
Please, please, please.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I launched it in the summer 2020, and I've gotten great feedback.
Awesome.
I've gotten people that listen to it, they love it, and every now and then I check, and there's a download, 7, 8, 12, every now and then. And
From where?
From Spotify, from YouTube, from Apple TV, from iTunes, from
Alexa or Amazon?
Amazon. Yeah, Amazon too.
Yeah.
And all that. And so it's so, for me, it was a learning experience.
Yeah.
More than anything.
Yeah.
I could do this. I
Yeah.
could do it again.
Right.
And if you want to do it,
Yeah.
let's do it.
All right.
I'll help you.
Thank
And
you,
if
man.
another friend wants to do it, let's do it. I'll help you.
Let's
I'll
do
show
it
you guys
together.
yeah, just do it. And
Just do it.
thank you. And it's just, to me, I can't sit at home with my thumb in my ass and not do something. I can't.
You need the juggle.
I need.
You can't just have it in there.
Look, man, I'm over 50. Okay, I've had unemployment check once in my life, once, and
Yeah.
that's when I started comedy. because of the job I got fired from.
Okay.
And I was doing. I said, you know, give me the unemployment check. Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I said, I'm good with that. I was 40 at the time.
Nice.
You know, and I was like, but in my 20s and in my 30s, I got unemployed. And, and I said, no, I don't want that. Because I think I'll go crazy at home. So I found other ways to make money. I found jobs. I found whatever it was. If you ask anybody that knows me really well, they'll say, Rick, moving guy? Rick, real estate? Rick, loans? Rick, comedy? Rick, drummer? Rick, actor? Oh, Rick, football player? Rick, coach? Coach Rick? Coach I? Coach I? You know, so I've done a lot. I've done a lot of things. And that's the ADHD. I can't stop. But I really told myself comedy was the last stop. Comedy was it. And I want to be an investor. That's it. Comedy and / investor.
Well, there's one more thing.
Well, I've always been an investor, but I have to get better at it.
Yeah. All right, the investor and then hairstylist, and I'm stopping.
Investor and lizard babysitter.
Yeah.
Okay? Lizard sitter. Because there's a lot of lizard because of the deep state cabal thing.
Absolutely. What you said. No, dude. That's great, dude. That's awesome.
So the album is available everywhere. Thank you. Look, I haven't had a chance to do thank yous out there. So
why don't you do it on your album? Why are you gonna do it on my show? What the fuck?
So thanks to Eric. First of all, I wanted to thank Eric for letting me do the thank yous.
All right, I'm gonna edit everything out after this, after my name. I'd like to thank Eric.
You should. I'm gonna thank everybody, and then you should just put your name after every thank you I do. So it's always different. And then thank you to Eric Allegria, and then thank you to Eric Allegria.
And the main thank you goes out to
Eric Allegria.
You're about to do a thank you list right now.
No, I was going to say thank you to everybody.
Okay.
In case they want to fucking judge me and say, hey, you haven't called me, man. Say thank you. You know, hey, thank you. Just life is crazy.
Yeah. Well, I want to thank you because, like I said, you're always there after a set, after I got off stage, and I'd come down and be like, dude, you know that joke you're talking about?
Stop doing it. Yeah, you remember that?
Yeah. Like, stop doing it. It's not your joke, asshole. No. No, and you always have a tag for me, or you always have something cool to say, and I appreciate that. So thank you, because ultimately, you're not going to make my album thank yous, but I'm thanking you in person, goddamn. It matters, because what if you die before my album comes out?
Hey, this is about Eric, by the way. He's a great friend, great comedian.
Thank you, buddy.
Funny guy. When I first saw him, I said, no, don't do that Andrew Dice Clay shit, right? and then, but he's the only guy. He's the only guy I know that was able to get away with it. That was able to get away with that character that you came up with.
Yeah.
Right? And then in your own style.
Yeah.
I'm going to give you that, man, because you deserve it. Because I've seen a lot of you. I've seen a lot of you on stage.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I know, maybe it explains my psychosis, my problems, but no, I saw a lot of you, and I just want to say, man, and I'm not kissing your ass, dude.
No, I know.
People deserve. People.
You're a nice guy, but you're not a kiss ass.
No, I'm not a kiss
ass.
I'm
There's a difference.
There's a big difference, because I've told guys.
Right.
I've told a girl that I took to San Diego, okay, and got her on stage at the what's the one?
American.
No, the other one nearby.
Yeah, I forgot.
Okay, I got on stage there, and then she's new.
Yeah.
And she brought out notes. Okay, I'm just gonna have my notes and my new jokes.
So you took her down to San Diego?
So I took her to this madhouse.
Yeah, madhouse. Yeah.
So to the madhouse, and she goes up on stage and she has these notes, and she's like, oh, it's my new jokes, it's my notes, and then after the show, I got mad at her. I just said, why did you do that? I was really upset. And I was like, this is a new club. You have to be professional. You're just showing up. And there was a crowd. And I filmed this whole thing, like, because I'm working on a documentary that's never getting fucking done because of me. I'm
tough,
not blaming anything, but I filmed it because I was really upset with her. Just how Willie would get upset with me when I would do things that weren't necessary.
Yeah.
It's fat. Cut the fat.
Cut the fat.
Cut the
Yeah,
fat.
yeah.
You know, and here she is with a notepad and her first time there, and I go, that doesn't look good. You understand? You know, you got to go up. Notepads work for, you know, Wanda Sykes because she's Wanda Sykes.
Right.
You're not Wanda Sykes, and so,
Right.
you know, try and get that.
Yeah.
You know, don't do that again.
Right.
Why? Well, gosh.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, no, you don't understand. And I know she understands today
Yeah.
because here we are years later.
Yeah.
But you know, you run into that situation. How many times you run into that at the scene? Something not like that specifically, but something so rookie,
Unprofessional. Yeah.
unprofessional.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you're
All
like,
the time, dude. All the time. And that just, it sucks because I love stand-up comedians, bro. I love, you know, and I love being around them. You know, that's why I've always produced comedy shows. That's why I've always produced shows, and I always loved having you over.
Yeah.
Because besides being very funny, besides being very nice how you are, you're professional. And that's just so, that's a pleasure to be around people like that. Because when you're professional, you're respecting the other people.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's so easy in this business.
It is.
I don't have to put on a tie.
Right.
I don't have to drive, a nice car.
Right.
I don't necessarily have to be on time, but it's good. It helps.
It does.
Because every show starts late.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
But it's so simple.
Yeah.
It's so easy. So when somebody doesn't show up to a show that they're booked, like, how am I going to say hi to you again?
Right. It's tough. No, it's tough. Like that reinforces what I'm talking about. Like I love comedians, and when they show me their unprofessional side, or you know, to me that's the ugliest side they could show me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely. But also, how many times can you look back to your 20s? Okay, your 20s and say, I did such stupidity.
Yeah, all the time.
You
I'm
know,
still doing stupid shit.
And I understand.
You know, but I learn from my mistakes. And, you know, unprofessional is not one of them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, maybe if I slip, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I've always saw value in conducting yourself in a professional manner. That's why I'm always on time, dude. You know what I mean?
Professionalism.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about professionalism, okay?
Oh, he's holding the beer. Like,
voodoo professionalism.
Yeah.
What's that? Huh?
Yeah. Yeah.
And look.
Hey, dude,
professionalism.
Right?
Let me tell you about professionalism.
Let me tell you something, dude. You could reek of beer and alcohol and still be professional.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Don't blame it on the alcohol or the fucking weed. Blame it on your fucking asshole.
Yes.
And you're unprofessional.
No, usually it's your upbringing.
Yeah.
Or your personality.
Yeah. So blame it on your parents.
Yeah, totally.
Man.
Yeah, it is your parents' fault. It is. Not yours, but But those unprofessional people, I think it's their parents' fault. I really do. I think they just did, or whoever was there. Whoever was there or not there.
I think, I agree. I agree.
Because look, again, I go back to my 20s and I look at everything that I did unprofessionally, and it was the fact that nobody taught me something.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And now that I have kids, I'm like, this is a stock market.
Oh.
Okay. You know, what goes up must come down.
Yeah.
You know, supply and demand. And my kid's like 7 years old, doesn't know what the fuck I'm saying, but I'm not keeping it from her. And I'm feeding them with knowledge.
Are you charging her?
No. She has my Venmo. She does have my Venmo.
For the
Pay
seminar?
Me, honey. Pay me, honey, for my Venmo.
You're
you owe me. You owe me for you owe me for that first grade consultation fee.
Plus interest.
Plus interest, yeah. They say I'm fat. Am I fat?
Who says that?
Yeah, my lady says I'm fat.
Oh, man. No. Your lady needs glasses.
Yeah. But I think
You're a handsome devil.
But I think she's at fault because she feeds me like she's
really
a great
good
cook. She's a great cook.
Oh, well, God bless her.
Yeah, she's a great cook.
Yeah. What's her name?
Her name is Maggie.
Maggie, thank you
Maggie,
for
my
feeding
honey.
this fine man
Yeah.
good food so he could continue being nice and giving out good advice to
Ho,
people.
ho, ho. Yes, fat.
Yeah.
Love it.
Good stuff. Rick, it's always great to see you, brother. And
I'm really happy to see you, man. I missed
Dude,
you, by the way.
I
I didn't get that through today.
Thank you. I missed you too,
dude.
bro.
Honestly,
I missed you too.
it's been a while, dude. And
Too long.
we've known each other 10 years.
Yeah.
And we would see each other at least once or twice a year, off and on.
What do you mean?
3
More than
times,
that.
4. Oh, at the least
Yeah.
once or twice.
Man, I booked you like 10 times at the scene last year alone. What are you talking about?
It seems like 10 years,
Yeah.
dude.
10
1 year seems like 10 years. I'm sorry.
Yeah. 10 years in 1 month. How does that happen? You showed up twice on one night. You left. You came back with a wig. You're like,
I'm a new guy.
I'm a new Rick. You don't know
Staple
this Rick.
wig.
I'm doing a character. I got a man bun, and this guy's not so nice. You know what I mean? I talk to ladies. I like to do my little.
Hey, I could retire now because I was on the Eric Allegria show.
Good job, buddy. Retire, okay?
I retire. Hey, this
Hey.
is the show. How many?
Yeah.
How many people we got looking at it? Lots.
At least my mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, my mom's watching.
She needs to share with her friends.
At
Come
least
on.
my mom. Yeah, my mom. Mom, share this with somebody and get Rick's face out. You know what I mean?
Come on, ma.
Come on, ma.
Chicago.
That's right. All day. Well, Rick, dude, I'll see you soon, brother. I'll have you back. And yeah,
I love the wall, dude.
you like the wall?
Love the wall.
Nice.
It's so improv.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right?
Did they call you? And
Did
say,
improv call me?
Yeah.
No, I knew they weren't using it, so I went over there and jacked them.
jagged it.
Yeah. You know, during the whole George Floyd thing, you remember? They were fucking all in Hollywood, you know, spray painting and doing shit.
You know what would be a
better
really
take
good
this
shot?
wall.
Is you like spray painting it.
Yeah.
And then going, and do what you want to do
And
and live in color. And then, you know, you didn't steal it.
No.
It's your idea.
Yeah. Or it's a tribute
Yeah. Or a callback.
or a callback.
Callback like 30 years later.
Yeah.
Man, this Voodoo Ranger is really voodoo.
No doubt.
You know what's funny is I was in Big Bear and I had this same beanie.
Yeah.
And I swear, I'll show you a picture. This is me, the skull guy.
Nice.
Look at that. That's me. That was me this weekend in Big Bear.
Hell yeah.
Didn't go skiing though.
No?
No.
Did you make some s'mores?
No, we didn't. No.
No?
It was too fucking cold, man.
Yeah.
Like to make things.
Yeah. You like to
know.
make things?
Like
Like whoopee?
yeah,
you
that
and
was
Maggie?
not happening. Me and Maggie, no. We don't we always go like what was that again? Whoopee? Where did that come from? When did we do that again?
Yeah.
Because kids are always
Oh,
there.
right. That's
Daddy,
right.
mommy, daddy.
Go check out Ricky Izquieta and check out his new album.
At the scene. I'll be at the scene
It'll be the same-
April 4th.
April 4th. Yeah. Hopefully that will open back up. And we'll have-
Isn't it open now?
No. They've been closed the whole time.
But isn't it open now?
No.
They let the thing down.
Did they?
Yeah.
When?
Yesterday.
Yesterday?
Yeah.
Why
LA County or California. Guards down. Go party. Go
No.
catch COVID.
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. You gotta get get the scene going.
Let me get it. Let me get on it.
I want to put $1 bill on the ceiling, man.
Where can I get your album? Do you have a website? Or?
Oh, the album is on everything. Amazon, iTunes, Spotify, Rick
Yeah.
Izquieta. The album is called Is What with a Z. Is What.
Okay. Cool, man. What
Thank
about your social media?
Social media, TikTok's blowing up every now and then. Instagram's blowing up every now and then. And Facebook, I just fight with people.
Okay.
And Twitter, I just post like things I wouldn't post on the others.
Okay.
Yeah. So I like to spread the thoughts.
Your weirdness around.
Yeah, a weirdness around. Like
Yeah,
what
yeah.
you see on Twitter, you're not going to get on Instagram.
Right,
You get a
nice.
nice guy on Instagram.
Like what's it called? What are the stock? Diversify your weirdness.
Diversify my
Yeah,
weirdness.
yeah,
I love it. Yeah. Dude. I'm gonna hit you back about that. I'm serious.
Yeah?
That's good.
Right, cool.
Diverse, because that's true. That's
Diversify
exactly
your
what
weirdness.
I think a lot of us do that though.
I think so too.
Don't we?
You're right. I am a different guy on TikTok.
Are you?
Than I am on
Like
Facebook.
you don't share the same shit on them? Or?
No, I'm different. I'm weird. I like to play like different, road play. You know, maybe I'm a different Eric Allegri on Twitter.
Yeah. I saw you on Twitter. You're different.
Exactly. I am
You're
different,
a pig
man.
on
I am a pig. Yeah. Well, since Donald Trump's not on it, someone's got to do it.
Somebody's got to fill the shoes, right?
Yeah. Build the wall, or I'm gonna buy one and put it in my podcast studio.
Fuck Pelosi.
Yeah.
Fuck Schumer. Fuck everybody.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Good to see you, man.
Except you guys who stormed the Capitol. I love you.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Have a good one, and we'll see you soon.
Hell no.
Hell no.
Yeah. Thanks, Rick.
Oh, it was cool, man.
Gotta be fresh.